Jeanette Beauty TV. So, I had told y'all last night that I was gonna come on at 6 p.m., but I was still tired. So I got up, took a shower, ate, and here I am at 7 o'clock p.m. I just want to try to catch you guys before I go to work because my schedule changed today. So let's get into this unpopular topic. So I told y'all last night I was gonna go over and do some research about Chicago and the mayor. I remember he was trying to do a tax proposal a few weeks ago to try to raise their taxes. Now this man, these politicians, they get in there and they say what they gonna do. But honey, ain't nobody trying to pay more taxes to take care of other people. Like when you say that out of your mouth, I've had people try to justify to me about the Kamala Harris situation. Oh, I voted for her. I said, well, she was gonna raise the taxes on small businesses and raise the taxes on the middle class to pay for illegal migrants and all this transgender stuff and da 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 da. And they was like, oh, I don't mind paying more taxes. And I'm like, really? Okay. Well, all that money you was going to give them, honey, you can just give it to me now since she's not going to be the president. How about that? And now they don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Don't sound crazy because now you sounding crazy. Okay? Nobody wants to pay more money in an economy where they're not even raising our wages. They're just, everything else is being taxed. Like, come on now. Come on. You want to pay more money? That doesn't make sense. So anyways, this is from Fox News. This is Trump supporters rip Chicago mayor to his face just before the city council rejects his tax hike. Now y'all do better in Chicago. That man, I want to know why y'all keep voting for these people. Do y'all read stuff? Like, I need y'all to be held accountable. I don't feel sorry for y'all. Y'all need to be held accountable for the people that y'all keep putting in office. Why do y'all keep voting for y'all own demise? Why do y'all keep voting for people that don't have your best interests? Y'all looking at color and gender. That's silly. That is silly. It's a con game. They know it's a con game. They know to put a black woman in front of you, a black man, because they know you're not going to look past that. You got to fool them and say, no, you know what? I'm going to look past that. Not only is the president of the United States important, the people that's in your neighborhood, that's in your legislations, they're important too. The judges, the people that are going to be making the daily decisions about your life, about what are you going to be paying. Those people are important. Y'all don't think so? Comment down below. Oh, it's like 14 of y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, make sure you do your research on the people that are going to be putting in laws for you to be able to pay stuff. Why y'all can't do that? Y'all act like y'all just got to go vote Democratic because they Democrat. Y'all are paying for everything. Do y'all know California look a hot DAM mess? Thank you, baby. Y'all have to do better. Okay, some of these places, I'm telling y'all, I'm just gonna do a few short videos to show y'all how it looks in California. Since a lot of people think it's so glamorous and oh, it's Hollywood, and I was like, honey, it don't look like that all the time. Hollywood is not even where I live. Hollywood is another area. Okay? Y'all have to realize that a lot of stuff you see on TV is just TV. It's not real. They're going to show you what they want you to see. They can't call me, honey. I've been coming here all my life because I got family here. But if you somebody that think you coming somewhere, honey, these migrants in California got this place looking like a hot damn mess. Especially some of the places that you try to go to, like Westlake. Forget about it. Yes, Hollywood is dusty. It's a hot mess out here in California, some of these places. And these people voting the same way the people in Chicago keep voting for their own demise. Some of these neighborhoods that we know from Compton, Watts, that's the hood you saw on these little hood movies. They ain't filled with black people no more. They ain't got black people you can count the black people on one hand in there. You know why? Because all the hoods and ghettos are full of migrants now. They dump them in y'all neighborhoods. Yeah, they dump them in black people neighborhoods. And now you got to fight them for your stuff. But you the one keep putting them in office. You are in control. You are in control of who's in office in your neighborhood, honey. If you keep putting these politicians in here, they're saying, yeah, everybody can come. Let them come to their house. I'm just saying. Because they're not putting them in white folk neighborhoods. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. They're not. They're going to put them in. But this woman could... they're not putting them in, they're putting them in the urban neighborhoods is what they call them. Whether the migrants are black or white. Okay, you don't know nothing about them people. You don't know what they're accustomed to. You don't know why they're over here trying to seek asylum. You know anything about them. So I think as people, we have to do better as into putting the people in office that's going to make decisions on how we spend our money, how our neighborhoods are going to look. Because some of these, like I told you, baby, I can get out there early or late. It's going to look a mess. You can't even walk on the sidewalk. And California has a fashion district. I'm not even talking about the fashion district. I'm talking about like, they just let these migrants do whatever. They give them these, they can sell whatever. And they sell them whatever. Okay, they just all over the place. It just look a hot mess. It's not even no type of organization. Nothing is organized. It's just thrown out there. It's like, seriously, like the city just going down, down, and down, and nobody's got nothing to say about it. It's like, oh, you know, yeah. It look a hot damn mess. It look a mess. Some of these places in California, when I was growing up, coming here, it was so nice and so peaceful. Now it's a mess. It's full of people that don't speak English. And they look at you like you crazy. Like, why you over here? I'm telling you. The Comptons and the Watts. Baby, them places, they full of Asians and Hispanics now. I went to, I was like, oh. People, when people go to different places that, like, got black people there, and they be like, oh, I'm from out of town. I went to Compton and it was no black people. I was like, where all the... I was like, yeah, because they keep voting for everybody to come. Then they push them out the neighborhood. That's what happens. Yeah, they push you out the neighborhoods and push you out of your job because you keep talking about everybody can come. Everybody can come. But they need to have somewhere to come to. They need to have a job to go to. Unless you're going to give them your stuff. And then, once they get in there, guess what they do to people that look like me and you? Put us out of there. They put us out. Yeah, I said it. I don't care if you're mad about it. Serious question. As a black woman, does anyone question you if you are a citizen before voting? All jokes aside. So, when I went to vote, even though I didn't vote in this primary, they didn't ask me for no ID. I wanted to register to vote, but I don't think they asked for any ID in California. California is a Democratic, they have a lot of migrants. So they just letting anybody vote, you know. Didn't nobody ask me. Now, I don't know about Christopher, anybody else, but me, they didn't ask me. So, this mayor of Chicago, he a hot mess because he trying to raise these people taxes to pay for stuff for migrants. Honey, give them your money. Okay, how you going to raise my taxes and then come tell me I'm going to raise your taxes because we messed up the money that we had before, we messed it up on migrants. And now we need more migrants to come in and they taking black people homes. It's a whole mess, y'all. I'm talking about, I'm going to try to see if I can find some of these YouTube videos. But this is coming from Fox News because some of the videos, I was in tears, really. Because some of them neighborhoods in Chicago, I've been knowing them all my life. And I know them black people don't put their money together to keep them neighborhoods up. Because again, I keep telling y'all, black folks, I'm African Asian, but I am a citizen Curious because I've been unquestionable stopped from voting by Democrats. I don't know. I don't know what they got going on here in California. Where you at? Where do you live? Christopher. But you know, I just feel like, yeah, anybody can come over here, but they need to have somewhere to go. They need to have some type of organ. And I believe Trump had that. These Democrats said, nope, we don't want nothing from Trump. I'm in Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii is part of North America, so I don't know what's going on in Hawaii. I try to keep up what's going on here in California, honey. I can't keep up with everybody's stuff, but I do know, Christopher, you and everybody else, we need to seriously consider who is in charge of our monies, our tax dollars when we're voting. Bye, Christopher. So yeah, we just have to do better as people. No matter where you come from, you need to read and see where your money is gonna be going to. Cause honey, this man right here done lost his mind and he thought these folks was gonna, all them people thought he was crazy. You gonna raise my money and take care of somebody else? That don't make no sense. Locals blistered the Chicago City Council at a meeting in February after city and state officials had approved hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars to feed, clothe, and house more than 35,000 migrants who had been transported to Chicago and its suburbs in the prior year and a half. It's junking up our country. And yeah, we feel some type of way about it because it's our country. One Chicago resident said at the time, we're going to get them out of our communities because they don't deserve to be there. The city council convened the special meeting this week to vote on Johnson's property tax hike proposal with less than 2 months before the Chicago has to pass a new city budget. In a historic redistribution, all 50 city council members voted against Johnson's $300 million tax hike that will have raised Chicago homeowners' expenses by up to 4%. So you're going to make me pay more to house everybody else. Give him your money. Give him your money, Mr. Johnson. Because you sound like a fool taking these people money to have Brandon Johnson. Chicago residents have been angry with Johnson and other city officials for some time now, especially over policies allotting taxpayer money to benefit illegal immigrants that have flooded the city in recent years. The Chicago Sun-Times, however, said the ununanimous vote was largely symbolic. Negotiations to reduce or eliminate the property tax increase and replace it with a mix of new revenue and reprogrammed federal pandemic relief funds began last weekend. At an Illinois outlet, the Center Square reported Johnson said that the property tax site was necessary to avoid laying off city employees like police officers and firefighters as Chicago's face a $1 billion deficit. Look, let me tell y'all something. Them people shouldn't have to lose their job because he messing up a lot of money. And he probably has inherited that mess up from somebody else and they still messing up. How is you going to lay people off? You still causing problems. And I believe he's an educator, this Brandon guy. That's why you don't need people that don't know business and how to have business strategies. I think was a school teacher or something like that. Y'all need to do better because I'm telling you, people that don't have any business strategy have no business running nothing because they don't even know how to know how to do budgets, and they don't know how to set a budget and say, okay, Where can we take money from? Just like Trump. He know where to get money from. Brandon's supposed to be finding a way to know how to get money besides making the taxpayers paying for everything. Especially if you not proposed to them not to raise taxes. Come on now, that don't make sense. I'm gonna put the article in the comments below, but I did want to share that story with y'all. Tomorrow we're gonna come on here at 6 p.m. I had like 15 of y'all in here, so that's a good number. I had about the same 15, 20, 25, 30 people at night, because you know people on different time zones and whatnot. It's okay. We're gonna cover some stories every night. Tomorrow's story, we're gonna talk about a couple of the victims that got killed with these illegal migrants that they just, you know, the Biden administration got an open policy, an open border. Like it's a third world country. Like I'm telling y'all, if I ain't scared, I'm gonna go out there and give me some footage. But it look a hot mess, y'all. It look a hot mess. I'm telling y'all, I wouldn't tell you if I could, or even I can fly my drone. I'm gonna have to find a way, cause child, I be scared. Okay, I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. Anyways, let me get out of here. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Bye.